Hey guys, this is the Electric Gord, bringing you EVE Online missions on this new ship because Retribution just came out today. I bought a Corax, which is a new Caldari destroyer. It is set up as a missile ship. Now, before we start judging my fit probably sucks. I will probably drastically change it within the next week or two. Bought it about half an hour before this video and went out, got it, brought it back, and threw on it whatever I had in my hangar, just to make it have a decent combat-worthy fit. I mean, something that works. I'll probably get something way better in a week, but of course, Neocom on my iPod doesn't have the ship in it yet for fitting. Anyway, so we got a nice level 2 mission here. It's assigned by the Galente. It's the blockade. Yeah. This is one of the craziest level 3 missions, I know that. This is the level 2 variant, which is not nearly as bad. I think the level 1 has basically all frigates. Level 2 has frigates, destroyers, and some cruisers. And level 3 has some battlecruisers and some cruisers that are very difficult to kill. Until you get, decent skills, which I did not have at the time. I could probably do it now, but anyway, we're getting a bit off topic. This is the new Corax destroyer. I have it set up with 7 light missile launchers. Put in 2 groups, 1 of 3, 1 of 4. I've made it with a perma-active fit just because that's what I had in my hangar. I mean, it's not bad. The ship is not made to have great defenses. It's I'd like to tell you, it seems to be a kiter ship. So basically, get long range and shoot them where they can't have any chance of shooting you. The missiles, I think, with my skills, had a 51-kilometer range, which is very, very nice. And for a destroyer, that's insane. So, of course, first things first, take out the stupid stasis tower. So I think I just put both groups on that, and watch, it just blew up. Which is nice, because I hate stasis towers. It's a living passion. So this is also one of the longest level 2 missions. It took me about 19 minutes for this video, so I think maybe 17 are fully in combat. Here we have a 5th destroyer, which is the Cormorant, which is the other Caldari destroyer. And I'm flying the new Caldari destroyer. There's 2. I think moving along a little over 500 meters per second, which is decent. It's destroyer, what do you expect? I'm actually tempted to put a micro warp drive fit on this sometime. See if that would work. I don't know. Actually, no, I don't believe it would fit unless I change some rigs. I'll see in the future. But micro warp fit might actually be nice because then I could pull it to longer range, much easier, and not get hit as much. And with the long range given by this ship, it'd be no problem hitting them where they can't hit me. And at this point, you see my ship's already dropped to about 50%, which, I mean, this doesn't have that great of tank yet. I mean, I already have the slot filled, so actually my fit isn't finished. I got 2 destroyers. I think I get jammed about 3 times in this mission, which that always annoys me. But, I mean, I could use friend or foe missiles and get an advantage there, but I don't know. I find them kind of. I don't like them as much because they do lower your DPS a considerable amount, and they target whatever's closest. So I'd be in my Raven and I'd be firing cruise missiles at the closest frigate and doing absolutely nothing. That I found rather annoying. Also, talking to one of the guys in my corp and said, yep, like new update, and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool. He's like, yep, see the new skills? I bought all of them. See the new ships? I bought all of them. I'm like, oh, all right, you're a rich roller, all right. So, so he did first time it came out. I'm also the little jerk who bought the last stabber available in Lone Trek region, because the graphics for that ship are so much prettier now. It was, in my opinion, absolutely hideous before. Some of you might have liked that. I mean, it was pretty cool, but it's so ugly though. Now it's more smoothed out. Not smoothed out, maybe more angular. It's smoothed out. I'm struggling for words here, but it's less of that steampunky look. So I do have Tech 2 ballistic control units, which helps a lot. I put on 2 of them on this so that I could get more DPS out of it. I believe I'm at about 118 DPS, which is, you know, not that great, not that bad. Actually, I get more DPS out of my railgun fit for my cormorant, but that is a little more. But on the other hand, that railgun cormorant is only good to about 15 kilometers, where this is hitting at 51, which is a significant increase. Here I'm actually pounding a cruiser. I was surprised how fast that went down. Although I don't deal with I don't use small ships very much. I only use them like way in the beginning of my EVE career, so I haven't used them very much with having a lot of skills. So I think I will enjoy them a lot more in the near future. Also, one of the ships that's updated was the Kestrel, which, I mean, it was an okay ship, but it was lacking. It was only really useful as a cargo ship. Which actually is a really sweet cargo ship, but now it's actually getting decent edge for combat. So yeah, new HUD changes in Retribution. Targeting stuff is all different. I mean, now their shield, armor, and hull damage picture is, or graph or whatever, is the same as yours on top or bottom, depending on how you want to set up your screen. Okay, here's the first time I get jammed. So I'm like, okay, it's one of these pit saboteurs. It's like, okay, that's the first thing to die. Got it. Also, they changed the notification thing, so it's like scrolling up, which is, so you can see 5 of them at once, which is really nice because I remember like, okay, looking for how much I'm hitting with my cruise missiles. Yeah, it's been 10 volleys and I haven't seen it yet because you get buried so quickly, especially in like level 4s and stuff. This is obviously only level 2, but anyway, level 4s are where I get my money. The Corax is a very pretty ship. I mean, it looks more like an actual submarine or boat than any of the other spaceships this game do. Yeah, I don't think anything else is much like one. Well, here we go, got jammed again. So, like, okay, who's that guy jamming me? You gonna die. I'm actually not using faction ammunition with this ship right now, because it's, I don't know, I can still get decent out of it with not using faction. And the faction was about 1,000 per round, which, I mean, of course I can make that profitable, but you know me, I'm dirt cheap. I didn't know exactly how fast ammo would go in the ship, so I don't know much of anything yet. I'm just checking the temperature of my computer because I know that it does get prone to overheating when I'm running this in window mode and then recording it. Which I've definitely already turned down the graphics a bit. Mostly because I am running it off my laptop on a second screen, on a TV screen, so it makes things run a bit hot. Alright, here we're stacking up the cruisers and just pounding them. It's going pretty good. Yeah, the trip is pretty good. I think I'm gonna like it very much. Also, perhaps Arctic Phantom, who has often had videos with me, might be getting on my account later and getting the new Galente destroyer, which he's very interested in. It's a drone boat, which is pretty cool. First off, it also has turrets on it, so it's a blaster drone boat. I'm thinking though, it might. I think it'd be better to have railguns on it, but I haven't seen the fitting requirement. I haven't really paid attention to the fitting requirements of it. It might be it might be good to have railguns on it so that you can grab aggro at longer ranges. And probably pack it with warrior drones just for insane speed, because it already has a speed bonus on it for drones. This one carries no drones to my knowledge. 7 turret slots, so it's like, oh look at my little mini Drake I've been waiting for. I've always wanted a small missile boat that's not a frigate, because I've never personally been good with frigates. Actually, I recently Phantom made some frigate fits for me. So I've never been good at frigate fits. He's better with them. Mine always end up just doing horribly. He made a pretty good one for a Atron, and I've really been enjoying that. Although the sucker did cost quite a bit for it having no faction equipment. It was about 20 mil, and I was going off the best prices I could find in 2 regions. So that was a little annoying, but it is definitely worth it because it's a fun little ship to fly. This one, as I said, it's the first day the ship came out, so their prices are obviously jacked because everyone wants them. So they were everywhere from 50 million to 10 million. I mean, I picked up this one, I don't remember how much for. I believe it was about 10 million, but it was a point of, I don't care how much I'm paying for this. This is something cool. As you see, this ship is going down real fast. This is an anti-frigate platform. It's just sweet how it just rips through frigs and destroyers. You know, the one thing about this mission is probably the longest level 1 or level 2 mission. It just has so many squads warp in. Actually, I just finished looting it using my Thrasher, which I loot boats because I can. I mean, there's better loot and salvage boats, but it's just what I happen to use at the moment. Probably should get a Noctis soon, but haven't gotten around to it, that's all. I know that some of my court members have Noctises, and they're amazing looting boats, because that's what they're made for, loot and salvage. So we're getting down on enemies. There's, I don't know how many left. The preview is screen very fuzzy. Say about 20. Also, one of the new things with Retribution is that mining frigate, which is, of course, pretty cool. Our corp leader, when he first heard about this, was like, "Oh, mining frigates, yeah, let's buy like a whole bunch of them and like have them be a recruitment program. Like, join us, we're a mining corp. Join us, we give you a mining frig for free, sort of thing. Whenever we go out recruiting, we always go to rookie systems. Although we have picked up some members elsewhere. Actually, one guy I picked up in our rookie system ended up being amazing, although we haven't seen him online for a while. I actually have some videos with him, helping him run level 4 missions. Samiri Solette. Yeah, we're kind of disappointed that he hasn't been online the last 2 months. So, him and his Megatron would just rip through level 4s like no tomorrow. Alright, so you got about 4 minutes left. About, what, 10, 15 ships left. So you have one, split into 2 frigates, 3 and 4. There's a large difference between the standard frigates and the dire frigates. The pithy wreckers and the dire pithy. The dire pithy, they're about twice the tank, and a significant amount more gank too. I'm not quite sure yet the new target system what this red means. I believe the red means that it's like a enemy that has like is in like optimal range, or maybe it's I'm not quite sure what it means yet. Although I do know that they released they changed the AI system with Retribution, so they're going to be able to switch targets and also have small ships target small ships first and big ship target big ship first, which is kind of nice. Switching targets is not going to be nice for your drone people because that means that they will target your drones, and grabbing aggro will be much more difficult. This is a Pithy Eraser, and the dire version of it is very annoying to kill, mostly because it's a small ship with a great shield tank. So you're going to need about over 300 DPS to really kill it effectively. Of course, this is level 2, so nothing is very difficult. Alright, so there's just 3 left. Alright, well, this is pretty much coming to an end, so just wait for the last guys to go down. One nice thing about perma-active is that it gives a pretty decent amount of shield boost rate, so the capacitor ever running dead. So you just keep on going, just turn it on and forget about it. And it's kind of more like working like a passive system, but it's active, so that's all the boosting power active. The drawback is you don't have the huge buffer that passive usually gives you. So it makes things a little bit different. Alright. Lots into cruiser. One thing, side note of what's cool about the ship is the engines are just awesome. They're a little bit like drawing little pairs on lines, like the Drake. I like that. And of course, like they have the whole effect of the ship is very much like armor plating, and angle, everything's like tucked in and protected, which just makes it look sweet. All right, so here's the last thing. Wrap this up. So this has been running level 2 missions. The new ship, the Corax, on EVE Retribution. This has been the Lecture Word. Thank you for watching. I will catch you next time.